this.
Please. Welcome, everybody. This is Heroes and Brews with Nerdy Dudes. We are your friendly neighborhood Beeroes. My name is Ty.
My name is Kev.
The Butcher? Kev the Butcher?
Kev the fucking Butcher. I'm not going to go with that.
He's not going to do it.
Or am I?
But obviously, if you know who he's impersonating, because it's a pretty damn good impression, I can do it. We're going to talk about The Boys.
The Boys, yeah.
When I saw this trailer, I was watching Game of Thrones with Jess, and this trailer came on, and I'm like, oh my god, this looks fantastic. Seth Rogen's an executive producer for this show, and it looks right up his alley. Oh, and sure. It definitely is right up his alley.
They produced Preacher, right?
Yes. This show is out of this world good. Every time, this is the first Amazon Prime show I've ever watched. Every time that smile would come up before the show started with the Amazon Prime, I got even happier because I'm like, the show's Amazon's smiling at me, I'm smiling back, and I'm about to watch a fantastic show. Yeah. And I don't know where to begin. Where do you want to begin? What are your thoughts overall?
Okay, so my thoughts overall is I friggin' love this show. I'm obsessed with this show.
And who told you to watch it?
You did. So I remember seeing the trailer, and I'll be honest with you guys, I saw the trailer, and I was just kind of like, it looks cool, I don't know much about it, whatever. But I've done that before, and then there's things that I didn't know much about, and then I'm like, I'll give it a chance, and then I watch it, and I'm like, oh my god, this is fantastic. And I couldn't be happier that I invested in the show, and I was so sad when it ended.
Only 8 episodes. I couldn't believe it. Jess and I were talking, and we were trying to look through like how many episodes it was. I'm like, it's only 8 episodes. We watched like 4 in like the first day and a half. We decided to start watching it. And I'm like, we're already halfway done. Yeah. And I'm like, I'm excited, because the story itself is phenomenal. But I wanted more. I wanted, more episodes.
We're getting them.
I know, we're getting season 2. And I want to start off, who was your favorite character and who was your least favorite character?
Alright, my favorite, oh my god, that's so tough, because every character had so many shining moments, and there were so many times I was like, man, I'm all about the Butcher. Yeah. We're all about it.
And to put, the superheroes in a corporation, and for them to be like assholes, most of them, is a fantastic twist to like what they are, because if you ever read like Injustice series, that's kind of like what this is, but it's a company behind the scenes running everything and creating these soups and these villains, and see, it was cool because the whole time you're thinking the corporation's making these villains. This is a big spoiler, so just get ready. Yeah. And it's freaking Homelander. Homelander's planting all this stuff. Homelander took out, like, he's the mastermind. He's like, if I want to help, I don't know the corporation owner's name, the one he just destroyed her face with his love. It's still Wall or something like that. Yeah, I forget. I didn't really care about her. I was more, once she got fried, I'm like, good, get out. You and your baby are done, because, the Butcher just blew up the house.
Yeah, that was kind of... I know, someone had said to me, when he did that, you think the baby was gone? I'm like, probably.
No, the baby's was dust.
The baby's gone.
Oh, 100%. Dust.
Yeah, that was kind of... It's an intense show.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of cool, cool moments, funny moments. My favorite funny moment was when the Deep was driving the dolphin, trying to get him to the ocean.
And he slammed on the brakes and the dolphin.
And gets run over.
Oh my god.
But sorry, continue back to your favorite character.
Oh, favorite. I don't really know if I have one. The writing in this show is incredible. Yes. The acting is incredible. The story's incredible. I don't know how long the Boys comic has actually been out, but I want to read it now.
So do I now. I'm all in. I want to read it.
I even heard the comic is more intense.
More fucked up.
The actor who plays Homelander, I'm sorry, I don't know his name, had actually said that there was stuff in the comic that they couldn't even show.
Touch. Yeah, they can't touch.
And they had to like work around it and just pull certain things and kind of. So I don't know how true it is to the. I don't know if it's like beat for beat. Yeah. But whatever. What they did is absolutely brilliant. I mean, I didn't read the comic, so there might be people that read the comic and watched the show and went, I didn't like how they do it this way, but screw it. I loved it. I loved him. Mother's Milk. I love Huey, I love. Starlight's incredible.
Starlight is incredible.
Homelander, you hate him.
You love
but
to hate him.
I was telling Laura,
Yeah.
he is such a brilliant actor.
Yeah, he is.
He might steal the show.
He does.
To be honest with you,
he's so menacing. And, even like just when he took out the plane, you just see him floating. You just see his red eyes. Just
That
certain
scene.
things they shoot is
Oh
they
my God.
make him an incredible character.
Mhm.
Like he is. I hate him so much, but like in a good way.
Well,
in a way you're supposed
to, yeah.
But like for me, I think my favorite would be Starlight. She comes into the 7, and the Deep tricks her into like blowing her, and like
Can we say that?
I'm saying it.
There's not kids
it's okay.
watching.
I mean, we're to drop that bomb, so
He means like she goes to his face and
yeah,
just a little bit on his cheek.
But yeah, so like she starts off like on the lowest of lows, and then she actually like rises up, and I think her character development as the 8 episodes going on is fantastic.
Yeah.
Huey's lying her all the time, and she still has his back by the end of it because she sees what's going on with this corporation and what they're doing, and she's not for it. And my least favorite character, the Deep. Not that I like hate his character that much, but just like he thought he was such hot shit at the beginning when that happened, and then he's just like a total piece of shit. Like no one cares about him. He's the biggest laughing stock, which is it's a like a knock at Aquaman, talking to fish and stuff.
Sure.
And his character pisses me off every time I see him. I'm like, you're such a little. I can't.
You're such a little talking to fish son of a bitch. What was I gonna say? I completely forget.
And the Butcher's character development is cool too. Especially seeing his backstory. And the biggest, my biggest question for you is last scene of the fucking series, right?
Oh man.
He wakes up after detonating on the front lawn of his ex-wife's, who we thought was dead, house with Homelander's son. Consensual sex or not consensual was that baby made?
So I was actually having this debate with people at work who watch the show as well, and what was kind of confusing to me is how Butcher said to Huey, Homelander raped my wife. And then there was that scene where Mallory came and showed Butcher
the footage,
and to me, it looked like his wife knew what she was doing, and when she left the room,
she looked a little beat up.
See, someone that I work with said no, she was crying and she was definitely a victim of rape. However, and I know this is a very, very sensitive topic, and I'm trying to say this in the best way possible, but I don't know.
It's interpretation. Because, no one knows yet. And we'll probably know, season 2.
Yes.
But it's speculation,
I wasn't sure if when she was standing there thinking about, oh my gosh, I just cheated on my husband.
That's what I...
So I don't know. So, but then I'm thinking, if he told Huey that's actually, that Homelander raped his wife, but then, before he even told Huey, obviously he saw the footage with Mallory, and so maybe him being so distraught, he was probably, he's so in love with his wife, he may have thought, he must have forced himself on her. There's no way my wife would do that to me. So maybe that's what it is.
I think that's what it is. That's the impression I'm getting. Because, you saw from the footage when she was in the park, she seemed very, uneasy. She didn't know what to do. And that's the last, footage she saw of her. And I personally think, she was upset. She's like, you know what, I shouldn't have done that. My mistake. And, her birth was faster because it's a suit. So she was probably already feeling the effects of her pregnancy, And she's like, why did I do this? I should have never done this. I feel so bad. How do I go back to my husband when I have a superhero's baby in me, I think, like I said, I think she was just upset, that she cheated. Now she's having a baby. Yeah. But who knows? We'll find out in season 2. I'm curious.
What if, Homelander's so good at just... oh, okay, so you think you're going to do this to me? Well, check this shit out real quick. I'm going to do this.
He's like, oh, you're going to blow everything up? Okay, well, I'm going to save you, and then I'm going to show you why you're an asshole.
Yeah, exactly. And I was like, what? This is insane. So, I absolutely love the show, and if you haven't watched it, watch it. I think that
if you haven't watched it, we apologize.
yeah, and if you haven't, and you're watching this. I'm really sorry. But still watch it anyway, because you have to see it for yourself.
Yeah.
But I think the same way that I think this Joaquin Phoenix Joker movie is going to be a breath of fresh air, I think The Boys is a breath of fresh air.
It is.
For comic book.
Because it's so different.
Media.
It's why I love the Injustice series, but DC's done. And that's the reason why I love, the Dark Metal series that DC's done, because it just takes a different take on things. And it's cool to see, superheroes as a business standpoint. Mm-hmm. And then these superheroes just being complete jackasses because, they know that they're better than everyone else. And they're just going to sit there and pose and take on these fake crimes and, do whatever they want. Because, at the end of the day, they're making a paycheck and that's what they're there for. And it's cool also to see, Homelander's like, I'm done with this, tell me what to do crap. I'm stronger than everyone here. I'm going to do what I want.
Question for you.
Yeah.
At any point, did you feel bad because you found out that each soup was made and not born that way?
No.
Okay.
Because
there's a small part where I thought I did feel a little bad.
At the end of the day,
it was really small. And then,
I love that.
Oh my god. We just got a gift.
This is fantastic. They're underwears, but
oh my god. Whose is who? Oh, I'm getting green.
They say Heroes and Brews with nerdy dudes, and we got some nice.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Some beer mugs over here.
Oh my
Laura,
god.
you're fantastic.
That is. Thank you. That is so
She's a
awesome.
Talented woman over here with what's
Got
it called?
Cricket.
The Cricket.
Eagles Midnight Green going on here.
I'm about to put this on right now. Should I change?
Shit. You do it in front of the camera. Do it for all the fans.
I like this.
That's awesome. So, yeah, for like a second, I was like, I kind of feel sorry because they're so fucked up because they were made this way, and then it was so like, hey, you are this now, and these are the things that you have to do because you are like
Which
this.
is true, but
which I'm not siding with.
But you gotta also think,
but
Starlight, who is the same thing. She isn't an asshole anyway. She's genuinely wants to save the world.
I felt so bad for her.
Well, yeah, but she genuinely wants to save the world, and they don't. What's her name? Queen.
Oh, Queen Maeve.
Queen Maeve.
Mm-hmm.
She was doing that too, but after a while, it just got to her, which I feel bad for her. But Homelander, Translucent, the Deep, and A-Train, they were all assholes to begin with. I guarantee it. And I know they were born that way because they were modified that way, however you want to call it.
Yeah.
But they were still whatever their upbringing was or however their personality is, they were assholes to begin with, and I don't feel bad for that.
Real quick though, Translucent, you made me think. One of my favorite scenes in the whole series. There's a fight between Butcher and Translucent in that Radio
store?
Shack kind of
Radio
place.
Shack,
yeah, whatever it is. And when Translucent headbutts Butcher,
The blood.
and he spits to see where he's at.
It was awesome.
Was so
it was cool.
sick.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
I keep talking about that scene. I'm sure people are sick of hearing that, but I freaking love that scene. It was amazing. Yeah.
Let us know your thoughts on The Boys. We'd love to know. Tell us your favorite character, favorite scene. As always, thank you for watching.